reactor at 100%.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Man, you haven't lived until you've tipped a barometer. With a vertebrae. Now that's a damn barrels. Yeah. Guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out in the next rotation. Gotta leave a couple of super missions for you.
Lucky bastard. Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Hey there.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal. Fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally...
How can you admire them?
Whoa, slow down there. I want to see a huge smoking crater where the Institute used to be just as much as you do. But we have to take it one step at a time. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Can you give me a list of what I'll...
Of course. Here's a list of everything. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
If you need it, there's shelter and supply.
a while. Ingram?
Any luck building the platform yet?
I glued a bunch of parts together.
Hey, you're the one that's gonna be standing on it. Here's a list of everything. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram.
Oh, one last. It's important that all the if you need any help, I'd wish you good luck. Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he gets... That's the go-ahead.
Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it quick.
Hey,
What's the situation?
that's all for now.
Cryptic. They know there's a war on, right?
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rats standing?
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking. That being said, when we throw that switch, God willing,
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
By recruiting, you mean they forced her to join?
Being at war leaves little room for compassion. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Is there a point to all this?
Just giving you the proper background, soldier. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her. There's a special project we're working.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal enters.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock on. The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal.
They know there's a
Cross
war
your
on,
fingers.
right?
I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is
The way this place been done, we're lucky anything still works.
Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
God damn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on?
Uh-huh. Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here.
What's going on? Father? Father! I don't know you. Go away.
I'll kill him for
Father!
this.
Father, help me! There's somebody here. Help me!
Damn
Father?
it.
Father, help
Sean,
me! She's
open
trying
the
to take
door.
me. Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S9.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
No. Way to pick this.
Please come out. Scanning.
Only opens with a key.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. Down.
Can't pick this.
Sensor anomaly detected.
together.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Put your hands up. Sweet. Nice.
Perimeter movement detected.
Yes.
Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
What's the situation?
How are you holding up?
There's a lot of blood on the ground.
That's all for now.
Cryptic.
I received word that Dr. Lee's died by your hands. I demand to know what went wrong.
She was a traitor. She deserved to die.
Dr. Lee may have been misguided, but she was never a traitor. Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood. Instead, you've decided to become her executioner. I'm extremely disappointed in you.
My apologies, Elder.
Apologies are meaningless. Brotherhood soldiers take responsibility for their actions and move on. I expect no less out of you. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect. This should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Sir.
Bring that Institute holotape to Proctor Ingram immediately, Knight.
Station keeping maintained. Compressor stable.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion fuel and feed systems reporting green.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece.
I wasn't worried.
I have confidence in everything. Speaking of tech, I'm dying to find out.
Hopefully it'll review.
That would be the best. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off. I'm sure the Institute has all of their...
Sure.
After that, in the meantime, so, I bet you're eager...
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built to fight. That's where our new project comes in.
What happens in Visigrad stays in Visigrad.
Brother, Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Envoy.
It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing it back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a strong while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin. As much as I hate... What we need is a robotics expert. And there's someone in Diamond City. Her name's Professor Skara. Why don't you head over there and see... and take... Once she sees one of those Cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time. In the meantime, I'll prep...
Nuka-Cola!
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it quick.
We got small
Sheffield.
arms, long
Nuka-Cola.
arms, ammunition.
Here you go.
Hey, swatter, 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 swatter! Swing, swatter!
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? What you need us?
Swing for the fences! Swatter feels like motherfucker!
Last one with myself. Sweep this day.
Hi there.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out on the cockpit.
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes.
Hey, everyone's got a...
Hmm.
Don't drink that irradiated crap out there. Pure water here. The real thing.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today. Actually, I'm looking for Professor Skara. You are? That's strange, so am I. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm afraid something Don't worry, that would be the last place, Professor. I'll mark it on your map. Right. Look.
Welcome to the General Atomics Galleria.
Yes, that's right.
Splendid. Well, let me be the first to... Once you've had a chance to get... The Galleria is... If you have any questions...
That's all?
Very well.
General Atomics Galleria remains closed by order of the Director.
Welcome to Back Alley. Stop! Stop! You have to pay!
Check out this. Here they go. Search the area.
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Oh, well, that puts an entirely different spin on everything, doesn't it? My name's Professor Skara, and in answer to what I expect, the whole thing's rather complicated. So now that
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel.
How very interesting. I wasn't aware that you people ever asked for anything. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific.
Sure. We need your expertise to get Liberty Prime back online.
Liberty Prime? Where have I heard that before? Oh, yes. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Intriguing as it sounds. I'm afraid my work at General Atomics. Perhaps you could come back another...
If we wait too long...
It would be... All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
High-com red tape. They know there's a war, right?
Remember, the use of force against customers is strictly prohibited.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. I don't take that.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor? Professor.
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory flow is completely corrupted.
Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing?
It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online.
If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing them down.
Charming, isn't
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it.
We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Scarra's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building his Sure, and that's what I love of him. You're ready to leap into action? The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms, right? Prime's new limbs are way too heavy. We're gonna have to rip them. What we need you to...
All right, Ingram. Here's a list of materials.
Now, before you get that look, the only thing we... According to... We've got one... Good luck.
Only red tape. They know there's a war on, right?
Scanning for hostiles. False alarm. Going ascending now. Please remain calm.
Please stand.
Hostile target detected.
Only was expecting company.
Second floor.
Where this place been done, we're lucky anything still works.
is now a combat zone.
Clear. What happens stays in Visegrad.
As if I know what to do. You...
Approach and all clear.
Chained up on the other side.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad?
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators.
Delivered and done. Nice work.
Thank goodness. I've finished restoring Prime's basic programming,
But trying to explain to him why he can't walk is testing my patience.
well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one
Last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is... The Commonwealth was a major staging area. But since we arrived, Liberty Prime will be effective when we get him fully operational. But he'll lack the proper firepower needed to penetrate the Institute's defenses.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually a... Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located...
I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Because Scribe Hay... I suggest you head, hopefully, by the time...
Sure.
Good luck, Knight.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled in the Cambridge police station.
Thanks, Halen.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, thanks to the reinforcement.
That's not surprising. After all.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't...
Detecting sentient life. Alert the scanners.
What's the situation?
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Damn. Let's just start. Just in time, Six.
You ready to head out?
Roger that, sir. What's the situation?
I'll go it alone for now.
Damn. Let's just start.
Sure.
Reinforcement.
That's not surprising.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I've had the men set up. We've rigged up this. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar. After that, you should.
Look, I know if you don't, the rate. Good luck, Knight.
Proctor.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to make sure that the Mark 28 nukes remain stable. Then loaded into his bomb pack. Shouldn't take us more than a day or so.
Well, Professor, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
I appreciate the confidence, but I'm still a bit concerned. We haven't fully thrown switch on the Prime, and I've just hoped all the work I've done to keep his system stable is going to
I have full confidence and I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to activate the...
Actually, I think I'm
Right.
After all, without
I'm in total agreement with...
Liberty Prime, back online.
Let's run a basic diagnostic.
Diagnostic command accepted.
He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets any and all red Chinese invaders.
Battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Green lights across the board here. It's looking good from where I'm sitting. Professor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it.
Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to. With him on our side, I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your I came up with this little beauty myself. Damn. I didn't get any. Oh, sure you did. Anyway, that's enough of that. Elder Maxson said, and thank you.
You can talk right now. Gotta keep.
Just in time, Six.
You ready to head out?
Roger that, sir. What's the situation?
That's all for now.
Cryptic. Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it quick.
Glad this intel hasn't had us through Palhaza. I couldn't see.
All we need is a green light from Hollywood.
there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared his sudden absence. I'm finding it difficult.
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve... Which leaves me facing the most difficult... I'm ordering you.
With pleasure.
I appreciate your cooperation. Listen, but if we're to remain strong, we can't find Proctor Quinlan. And Knight, you're dismissed.
Attention. Halbert pilot to station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to station Epsilon. That is all.
I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about...
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after... There's obviously been a mistake.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you...
Of course. I believe I have...
Very well, then.
Knight, if you'd...
Sure.
I've stored the data.
I'll take anything.
Yes, ma'am. If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Well, if it isn't the woman who revived Prime, the brother.
Scribe Halen.
Good. You're back. Are you ready to take...
No, I need more time.
That's all right. Grab whatever you need and check back with...
High-com red tape. They know there's a war on, right?
Halen?
Good. You're back. Are you ready to take...
No, I need...
That's all right. Grab whatever you need.
Red tape. They know there's a war on.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I'm following orders. You should do the same.
I know I should. But before you head out, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He's earned my... I don't care what Quinlan's report...
You're sympathizing with a traitor.
That's exactly my point. Dance is the most selfless... That's why I'm asking if you're not convinced...
You'd have me disobey orders?
Can't you put the Brotherhood as... Just talk to him. If you still think... But if you see a glimpse... It was listening post, bro? It's isolated. Just...
Only was expecting company.
Do you know what it's in?
Intruder.
All enemies down. Think you can kill me? The way this place been done, we're lucky anything still works.
Going up.
What happens in Visegrad? Snip.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
The traitor's been executed, Elder.
Excellent work. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them. Or, in any event, while the finishing touches, report to him ad Victoria.
Hull plating integrity looks good.
Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk if we strike them now.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end this, destroying the Railroad hinges on... To that end...
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart...
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their head. They're calling it the... They use the robot. If you could use this I'm certain we could put Pam's computer...
I'll try to get...
Good.
I'm certain you'll do. When you're ready, they'll provide demolition. Ad Victor.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Hold up,
If you find anything interesting,
let me make
in the
one
Railroad
thing clear.
Don't forget
As
to
a
bring
member
it
of the
back here.
Brotherhood, when I give you a mission,
Perfectly.
Good. I want you to take charge. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth. We've dispatched a number of The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? They knew the risk. Your orders.
Understood.
Their insertion point was monitor your radio, acquire a signal. That's all.
Getting a bit of twitch. Twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Pack secured and ready, sir.
Hey there.
We're only taking minimal casualties, Paladin.
The Brotherhood is here! Get off!
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication.
Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it quick.
Security mode enabled. This interface is unavailable at this time.
High-com red tape. They know there's a war on, right?
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
Only red tape. They know there's a war on, right?
I'm in.
Only was expecting company. Way this place been done, we're lucky anything still works. What happens in Visigrad stays in Visigrad. Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it quick. red tape. They know there's a war on, right? Only red tape. They know there's a war on, right?
Captain Kells.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also dismayed that you were unable to recover Pam for the Brotherhood. It was an amazing piece of pre-war technology that could have proved quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Kells?
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prydwen, what do you think, Paladin?
Frankly, I'm amazed it flies.
I'm disappointed how callously you're judging her. It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design and more than twice that to build.
Time well spent, I'd say.
Indeed. With the Prydwen in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division. Her presence in the comet.
If they don't blow it out of the sky first.
You need to learn to have a bit. In any event, I think you'll find.
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording.
Only was expecting company.
It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Attention. Any
personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin.
That is all.
Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to...
If we're going to defeat the Institute, we can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
Spoken like a true disciple of Maxon. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
And I'm betting you know.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of... Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company. The CEO was some... The agitator was his crew. That's where we're headed.
Yeah, it would be helpful.
I knew you'd see it, Mike. Kells has a vertebra. Grab whatever gear you need. If the Institute finds out...